What's good, yo? It's your boy King Kev back with another video, and this video is gonna be a lot different than all my other videos. This one is just I'm gonna explain how to adjust the tension screw on the TI liners, and then I'm gonna zero gap them, and then I'm gonna go over all my clippers and what my equipment I use and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So just stay tuned, and I gotcha. These TI liners I'm using were my old ones. They are cut, but I didn't want to mess with my blackout edition TI liners at all because they're perfect the way I like them already, and I just don't want to be in there messing with them and stuff like that. So I did bring out the old ones to operate on them so I can show you guys how I did it and stuff like that, and hopefully you guys like what I did. If your TI liners aren't hitting the way they used to me, it's probably your tension screw, and we'll fix that real quick, real easy. As you see in these clippers right here, they're my old clippers. They don't even sound as good as they used to. If your outliners sound like that, man, that's never a good sign. So this is how we're gonna fix it. You're gonna adjust that big black screw that you see right there. You're gonna unscrew it a little bit, screw it up, mess with it a little bit, turn it on and off to see what you have to do until you do get that right amount of power that you like. You know what I mean? Since I was already messing with the outliners, I decided just might as well show you how to zero gap them. Since I'm already here and I have them in my hand, I was already recording. Alright, so the way you zero gap them, you're gonna first take off those two screws that you see right there in the front. You're gonna put them off to the side, make sure they don't get lost, because without these you're kind of screwed. Alright, then you're gonna grab this piece right here, the blade, and you see those two screws. You're gonna just get your screwdriver and just barely unloosen them, not too much, but you have to kind of do them a little bit, and you're gonna put the other blade back on, and you're gonna, what is what I like to do, I like to put it along a table and then tilt it to the right side so it won't be too sharp. Right there. And once you like it, you're gonna pinch it a little bit so it will not move out of place, and you're gonna just screw back on the screws. When you like more or less where it's at, you're gonna tighten it. You gotta check out where it is, if it's good, everything's good, and if it is so, then just tighten it up a little more and you should be good there. Alright, if you like it right there, man, you can just definitely put the blade back on and just screw back on those screws. Alright, once you more or less have it done, man, that's the thing I like to use. Try to test it on your skin. If it's good, then you're good. If it's not, you gotta do the process all over again. Alright, cool. Now that that's out the way, with all the TI liner stuff, I'm gonna bring in the 7 clippers I like to use and why I like to use them. First off, for my masters, man, they are the black labeled ones. That's why they're black, but there's nothing too different about mine. They're just black, that's all it is. But they do cut the same. Everything is the same as the regular masters. Then I got the Oster fast feeds. They are my favorite clipper, man. Just the way they cut, just so smooth. It's slow but not too slow, and I really like the way it cut because my style, it just fits that clipper. These are the Wall Magic clips. They are the cordless one. The power on here for being a cordless clipper is amazing. Anyone who likes to cut with Wall, I do recommend these clippers. Super good clippers. My trimmer of choice, I do like to use the Andis TI liners, the blackout label. I'm that extra, I had to pick up the black label just so they can match the masters. These are my Wall balding clippers, super good clippers, just to remove the bulk. They do a great job to removing bulk, super good clippers. The other trimmers I like to use are the Slimline Pros. They are super cool, very light for designs and stuff like that, real good clippers. The shaver I like to use is the Andis shaver. It's super good. It has a ton of power and I love it. The guards I like to use are the purple magnetic ones. The double magnetic ones, they are for the Andis masters. They work great, and they also work great for the Oster fast feeds. The guards I like to use for my Wall clippers are the premium guards. They are made better. They just they're just a great buy. You know, honestly, when the guards that come out the box when you buy a wall clipper just really suck. They always pop off. So I do recommend trying to save up to buy some of these. Alright, yo, there's a story behind the shears that I use, man. I do use the King Star shears, but I needed some new shears because I was using the washi shears. They were a gift to me, but they are super small, and I wanted something bigger, so I went online and I was like, yo, I need some cheap ones, because like shears are like super expensive. They'll go up to like 400, 300. I was like, hell no, I'm not gonna drop that much on some shears. So I was looking online and stuff like that for some 7-inch shears, and I came across these King Star ones. So boom, I ordered them, whatever. And when they got in, I was reading the description about them, and turns out they're pet shears, they're dog shears. But so I was like, oh shit, like I just ordered these shears thinking they're like for humans and they're cheap, and dang, when I got them, they're super good. Like they're super good. I was like, why are these so cheap? So yeah, they're dog shears. So I was like, I bought them already. Let's see. Let me use them on someone, and I did eventually, and I loved them. Like honestly, they're just dope shears, and I like them. I don't care if they're dog shears, whatever. They get the job done. They look super cool. The brush that I like to use is a nail brush. It just gets the job done. You don't even have to hold it. It's just real good. If I ever use shave gel, it's definitely gonna be the Elegance shave gel. It's just the best one out there in my opinion. The blade just slides through it, honestly. It's just really good. I like to use the Cool Care, you know what I mean, for coolant, for a cleaner. It's just definitely good. My powder I like to use is the Club Mint. It's just really good. It smells really good. It's just the best out there, I think so. Germix, you always have to have Germix just in case you do sneeze or something like that. Make sure your client sees you put it on just to be sanitary. My dusters, just the basic ones. This one did break. I don't know how, but it just broke. And my water bottle, it's just a basic one, you know what I mean? If you ever use a blade, you have to put alcohol or aftershave just so you don't have clients knocking on your door like, hey, why do I have this red mark on here, you know what I mean? Just so you can be on the safe side. I did notice that my aftershave needed to be refilled, so my alcohol I should say. So I just filled it up. It is alcohol that you buy at Sally's. It's super cheap and it burns so bad, and that's why I like it so much. And it smells good. I only use 3 combs. This one I like to use just if I need a blend with my thinning shears. I like to use this one as well. It's just a good small comb. This one I like to use for when I'm cutting the top. It's a big comb, so it does the job. And this one I like to use if I'm ever doing clipper over comb. It's just nice, thin, and long, so it's just really good. 915 all day. You know I use the Elegance razor. If you ever seen any of my other videos, it just looks super nice. I really like it. The blades I like to use are the Dorco Primes. They're super sharp. They don't dull out after you just use one side. They stay sharp the whole way as I need them. And they do come into 2, so you have to break them off, which is not a big deal, but I kind of like that. The cape that I got, man, is the white Johnny B. It's the freshest out there, I think. It just looks real nice. Station always has to look clean, man, after you leave. I do have my phone and keys on there, but when you leave, make sure your station is always nice and clean. Alright guys, that does conclude for this video. Hopefully you guys learned something when I adjusted and the tension screw on my TI liners. But my clippers, I'm not telling you to go buy all those clippers because that's crazy. Most of them were a gift because I would never buy all those clippers for myself. A lot of them were gifts and stuff like that. I just like to use them. I incorporated a system to use all my clippers. But hopefully you guys saw everything that I use and what's kind of good to use and stuff like that. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!